Over the past week, a remix of Juvenile's Back That Thing Up would hit social media. This time, the lyrics were changed to Vaxx That Thing Up in an attempt to encourage more people to get the COVID vaccine. Comedian Godfrey would show the video and ask, "What have we come to?" Godfrey's problem wouldn't be the promotion of the vaccine, but instead the use of Juvenile's song in order to promote it. Godfrey was not a fan of the song, as it's clear that the song was targeted towards Black people. Godfrey wouldn't stop there and went on to call it a sellout move. Today we have our comedy hype analyst, Capone and Pierre, calling in, along with our in-house writer, Lauren Fluker, and we have to ask the question, were Juvenile and Mannie Fresh a sellout for making this song? But first, let's take a look at the video.
Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Ain't in real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up.
Saying, girl, you could be the queen after quarantine. We could meet up at the spot and we could do the thing. Internet date chat, I'm your mate chat. Download the app, shawty, you ain't gotta wait chat.
Now if you wanna get sticky and hot, go get the shot. If you wanna smash some dude named Scott, go get the shot.
Now, I know this isn't the first time that you all have seen that. Pierre, I want to start with you. What were your initial reactions when you saw this video?
I guess now I can smash something up because I got vaccinated. So I'm ready to smash something up. Just smash up. So ladies, if you want to get smashed up, you know, I'm vaccinated, so let's get smashed up. I mean, no, that shit kind of hurt me, man. It hurt my soul because I like the original version. I was kind of, you know, set back a little bit by, you know, they turned it into that. But I don't mind them doing it if they believe in the video. If they got the research and they want to say it, hey man, they feel like vaccination is the thing to do, more power to you. If you don't feel like vaccination is the power to do it, then don't do it.
Right. Now, Capone, I want to come to you. What was your initial reactions when you saw this?
It was insulting. First of all, I'm from New York, and I come from where rappers used to rap. So I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like the original song anyway. It was a catchy tune. It was a nice party record. I ain't like Back That Thing Up wasn't nothing to me back then. So even now, to hear it is still a joke. It's a joke to me. I mean, if you want to have a little tune and dance to it, that's cute. But listen to the lyrics. There was no lyrics in the first. Just like there ain't no lyrics in this one. Juvenile made a lot of money off of people wanting to dance and party and backing that thing up. That's it.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, comedian Godfrey would go on to give his opinion as well, and I want to take a look at that as we dive deeper into this. Let's take a look.
Yo. What? Wait. What have we come to, everybody? What have we come to? Juvenile and Mannie Fresh, we all know them from the past, you know, Southern rappers, man, good shit. And who paid them to do this? Vaxx that ass up? Vaxx that ass up. I mean, what have we come to? You know what I mean? Now, I can understand, okay, listen, I know you're trying to get a bag or whatever. Someone must have paid your ass so you can get Black people to take a vaccine, whatever. I would rather them say, hey, my name is Mannie Fresh, this Juvenile. Y'all need to get your vaccine. You know, but you decided to use your song and replace it with Vaxx that ass up. Who the fuck came to these dudes? I know it had to be somebody white. It's like, hey, Juve, you know, they probably called him Juve to be hip. Hey, Juve, Mannie Fresh, oh my God, big fan. Well, we brought you in here just to, we just had a really great idea. For some reason, I'm feeling Puff Daddy right now. I want to, you know, remix King. That's the Puff Daddy in me. Listen, we were thinking, that song, Back That Ass Up, we were trying to use it as an advertising thing. Instead of saying back that ass up, to vax that ass up. Huh? What you think, Juvie? And Juvenile's like, hey, yeah, we could do that. I'm sorry, Juvenile, but your name describes the situation. What are we doing, man? Oh, man. I don't even know what level of selloutry we've come to, man. This is not cool, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to down Manny or Juvenile, but shit, man. You can't get mad at people if they're not looking down and like going, what the are y'all doing? You understand where I'm coming from? This shit is crazy to get a...
Now, before diving in, I want to bring in our in-house writer, Lauren, in on this conversation. After seeing that and after seeing the video, do you think Manny Fresh and Juvenile are sellouts for doing the video?
I don't actually. I actually liked it. I reposted it to my Instagram because I thought it was catchy and I thought it was a tailored message for a specific group of people. And I think with that, with any message, you still have to do your due diligence before deciding you're going to do something based on something you've seen. Mm-hmm. So let me just say that I would only think that they are sellouts if they've not been vaccinated themselves.
That makes sense. Pierre, I want to come to you. Godfrey made it clear he feels that they're sellouts. I want to get your opinion on that. Do you think Juvenile and Manny Fresh are sellouts for making that song? Or remake it?
All right, me and Godfrey go way back. I got a number of respect for Godfrey, but that's Godfrey's opinion. A sellout, maybe he's saying that because they're using their song, which he is saying, because he's not saying don't say get a vaccine. My thing is this, like music now, some of the older generation don't like some of this newer music, and it is what it is. It's what's selling stuff to tennis shoes. You got to use some of this trap music to sell this stuff. Older generations, which Godfrey's one of them, may into all the trap music. He may like one or two trap songs, but the initial music right now is what it is. Kids like to hear music, and it's an old thing, adage, people buy stuff, associate with, they like that group, they like that music, and if it helps push their message and get their thing across, vaccination, because they believe it, they made it under research and found out vaccines are doing well for people, and they want to push it out to that, like she said, a tailored group. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't care how, you're sending it to them, because if you point there and just say, manufacturers, hey, go get a vaccine, them kids might not register that, but they dance to it, hearing it, and they may say, you know what, I'm going to get one. And that's the purpose what they put it out there for, then that's fine. Yes, right. Godfrey doesn't like the artisticness of it. I get that, but it's not for him. It's not for him. Okay,
right.
He ain't supposed to like it. You know what I'm saying? So everything can't be delivered in the message or the way you want it to be delivered all the time. And if that's how they want it, Manny Fresh and Juvie wanted, and Mia X, I think Mia X was in there. If they wanted to put it that way to those people, and the people they see that are affected that won't move or do nothing unless they hear music or like them, I have no problem with that.
Now, Capone, I want to come to you next. Do you think they're sellouts for making this song?
I wouldn't say sellouts. I'd say nobody's heard of Juvenile or Manny Fresh in a while. And if they got to get that bag any kind of way, they got to get it. And that's all I see it as being done. They got the bag. And,
so
they were given...
Do you think that's what so I think that's what he's saying. That's what makes them a sellout, because you're taking the bag over, like, hey, I want to do this for my people. I'm choosing the bag. I don't really care what I'm saying to my people. I'm choosing the bag. Would you not say that means
who says they don't care? Who says they don't care what they're saying? Who says that they don't care what they're saying?
Well, hold on, Pierre. I want to let Capone expound on that. Capone, you saying that they chose the bag first. Would you not say that makes them a sellout for choosing the bag?
I would say this. I don't know what what's his name? Juvenile.
Juvenile.
What the hell is his name? Juvenile. I haven't heard nothing from Juvenile. And bills still be paid. He lived the lifestyle a certain way, and if it's called selling out, then it's selling out. But people gonna do, he ain't been in no concert and he ain't did nothing. So if that bag was nice, yeah, he backed that thing up.
Now, Pierre, I do want to come back to the comment that you made. So I think everyone has brought up a really good point. We haven't heard from Juvenile and Manny Fresh. And me personally, I think that's probably why it bothers me so much, because I haven't heard either one of them speak out about anything about the vaccine. And all of a sudden you make a song that's tailored towards our people, and God only knows whose hands are behind it. And the big thing for me is that our community has made it very clear, and they have very understanding. We have a smart community. We're not so dumb that we need a song to oh my gosh, like, oh, now I'm changed. Like, no, we know our history. And the reason why a lot of Black people don't feel comfortable going and getting the vaccine is because of our history. When you look at the Tuskegee experiment and other things that have been organized to target our community, to me, it's just like Manny Fresh and Jude, like, that's the best way out of all the things, out of all the options that we have. That's the best way that you have to push a vaccine that I haven't heard you speak of once. I don't even know what they've been up to since Back That Thing Up. So it's very concerning to, the first time I hear.
But hold on, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair because you haven't heard people haven't heard from Leo Capone for years, so we shouldn't be on this show. Like, what y'all talk about? We heard from you in a while. Is that fair to say that when Timberland wasn't doing nothing for a long time, then him and the guy got the verses. Now they doing their thing. It's not fair to say I haven't heard from you in a while, so you shouldn't be relevant. You shouldn't be able to say nothing.
No, it's not that you're not relevant, but to speak out about something as big as a vaccine, Pierre, you can't compare that to a verses that's complete entertainment.
And you can't compare it to Tuskegee to now, because Tuskegee was forced on. It was forced on people. It was not. You had volunteers to do that.
Pierre, first of all, the Tuskegee was not just forced. They were lied to. They were lied to about what they were going for. So let's talk about force is, oh, hey, I'm going to stick this in your arm. But to lie and say, oh, hey, it's for A, but I'm really giving you B, that's a completely different, Pierre. That's a complete difference.
Okay, so hold on. So you know how many, more black people have suffered from COVID and died from COVID than if you look at the numbers?
Why,
in the percentage
Why? Why?
So do we not tell that people go ahead and do your thing? Don't take the test. And if they all die out,
No. I'm cool with if you decide to take the vaccine. But let's talk about understanding. Why are black people dying more from COVID? Because of underlying conditions. So if you're going to invest money into these, let me push it into marketing to push you to get the vaccine. No, how about you invest money into our communities and give us better options in our community? How about you give our people better access?
They're dying before that. So if the vaccine, I know a lot of black people got the vaccine and they ain't dying. So.
Absolutely, and this is the thing. It's not about, and I think Godfrey made it very clear.
That got the vaccine,
if you want to say, hey, take the vaccine, because I'm not going to put anyone down for taking the vaccine. I'm not going to put anyone down for not taking the vaccine. But my thing is the money and time and energy that they're putting into marketing to get the vaccine, especially in this manner, there are other ways and better ways to do that, especially coming from two black men from the South. That bothers me. What other way? Hold on, I want to let Lauren, and then I want to read a statement from the Black dating app, who they're doing this for. Go ahead, Lauren.
Okay, so my thing is the video is merely a catalyst to get a conversation started. So those people that have this distrust, those people that are underserved, perhaps maybe this is the message for them to cause them to go out and get that information.
Exactly.
So I think that this is just a vehicle, just as the head to the polls when they were using the stripper
polls, yep.
That was the message to get people to vote.
Exactly.
That was not to go put on your stripper heels and walk down to your precinct to vote. That was more to just get people out. So I think this was just a catalyst. And it's also for a dating app. It's not telling all black people to get it, but it's for if you're trying to smash. That was the message for them. If you're trying to smash, Vaxx that.
That thing. So, I think you bring up a great point. Let's talk about why I'll end on this. So it is for a black dating app, as I mentioned, and this was their statement about Vaxx That Thing Up. It says the message is clear. Dating is better in all ways once you're vaccinated. Black adults under the age of 40 are the most likely group to avoid the COVID-19 vaccine, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Distrust of doctors and government, less access to vaccination centers, and online misinformation each play a role. We hope this video is both entertaining and actionable. This track marks the first time in music history that artists from Cash Money Records and No Limit Records have collaborated in any official capacity. At Black, we are all about making connections, even beyond dating. I think you made a great point about what their motives are and what it is. To me, their message isn't clear because I just don't understand, like, how does this make me trust doctors more? How does this give our people more access, like actual access? Cool if it's a catalyst, but if you're saying, hey, we don't have access and we're getting misinformation, I didn't hear a lot of information in this song. I don't know how my people are gonna have access now, and I don't know how this song from back in the day is supposed to make me trust any doctor further than I already do.
Yes, and we don't know what boots on the ground efforts there are in place in New Orleans. That, we don't know if Juvenile and Manny are behind an effort to get more people vaccinated.
Exactly.
We don't know. We don't know if they're vaccinated themselves, which I think that would be egregious if they were pushing this and not. But we don't. There are so many things that we don't know. But what we do know
why they
is
didn't
that
make a song.
Go Capone, and then we'll close out. Go ahead, Capone.
Hold on, I gotta say this.
With you, Mr. Fluker.
Why they didn't make a song for police brutality or something like that when that was going on? Why they didn't tell cops, why don't you put your guns and back up? Put your guns away and everybody back up. Stop shooting black people and then you back up. They ain't do none of that. Nothing that's political to help us in any kind of way have they been done that. And if they did, quite sure the white producer wouldn't have gave the okay to put that out.
Because the white
that's go ahead.
I would say I think you make a great point, because the hands that are behind this, that's not the issues that they want to push. That's not the issues that they care about. So hey, I'm gonna use this hand that's in the back for these people, and I'm gonna wave it in front of y'all and hope that this encourages you and makes it more actionable and entertaining. To me, it's a big joke. I thought the song was dumb as well, and it was not. It's hilarious, but in a very sad way.
Yeah.
You know, that's my opinion. You heard from us. Now we want to hear from you in the comments below. We're Juvenile and Manny Fresh, a sellout for making the remake of this song. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson.